We're gonna go down to Sister's Smokehouse and get some elk.
I've got my sidekick with me today, so she's gonna do some voiceovers. And yeah, we're gonna head down day before Thanksgiving. Stupidest time to go pick up a bunch of meat, but we're gonna do it anyway because the weather's good and Gunnar said she wants to fly. Well, we can change it. We can edit it.
Really?
To make you sound like an alien for real if you want. Let's go get some food. What is that?
Okay, here. I'll play it so it makes more sense. Okay.
Alright, Gunnar, go ahead and pull the plane out. This is your job.
Seems like a dad job.
Main tower, Army and intercept Bravo's ready at Alpha 6 VFR south.
I think this might be the prettiest thing I've ever seen.
In your whole life?
Yeah.
If you look at one part of the cloud, you can see it kind of building. If you just stare at one spot, you can see it moving.
This is so cool. If you ever drop an album, got plenty of cover photos.
Oh, good.
I think that was probably the coolest thing that's ever happened to me.
The coolest thing that's ever happened to me. Mark the tape.
Well, it's like looking at like a different dimension when you're like in a cloud. It's like you left the real world.
Yeah, I agree with that.
A different song, but it's okay. We'll just mix them together. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Situation report. Gwen opened her hider flask and spilled water all over the ceiling. I really wish I'd had the camera on. And now she's a little wet and she's singing to music that only exists in her head.
I mean, it exists elsewhere. It's just only playing in my head right now. I'm gonna release a mixtape. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
I think maybe the altitude's getting to her.
Want to make a song about Speedy Plane?
Yeah, let's, that's a great idea. What we should do is we should both come up with one, and then in like 30 minutes we should come back to each other with what we've come up with.
So you want to sing it when we're landing? Or do you want to sing
after we've landed.
So you want to sing it on the ground when other people can hear us?
Yes, on the way to the Smokehouse.
Okay, so in the car where no one can hear us.
Or in the Smokehouse if you want.
Alright, I'm down, let's go.
It might cut down on the line.
I'm
also,
making a song in my head. Homie.
Oh! Doesn't want to stay up there, it's too cold.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you go, sweet?
Oh no, I've got Mom's Fine as Hell or whatever Good as Hell song on.
Feeling good as hell.
We just knock right out. Oh, and then next up is Sweep It Psycho.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. Now she's screaming, ah, ah.
I can't post this video, we'll get pulled down because you're so close to the actual song that they'll think we're trying to monetize it. Down we go into Sisters to go pick up some milk and to work on your song.
And
Beef nuggets! And beef nuggets.
say it with enthusiasm.
Beef nuggets! Here, I'll mime it, you say it. Beef nuggets! Luckily, we just got a nice big hole, so we're not going to have to pick up a clearance on the way down. We are hoping the airport's not in the middle of that rain squall. Because it's like 40 degrees, and 40 degrees and raining is not that much fun. We'll see. Alright, we are diverting to Bend, which means we'll have to get a car there and then drive instead of just grab the crew car or walk. But sacrifices must be made to get your beef things, whatever they are.
Beef nuggets.
Beef nuggets. And the elk.
This is probably a good time to mention that our plan was to fly in to Sisters. I made a video about flying into Sisters before. It's awesome because Sisters Smokehouse is right there near the airport. It's an awesome airport and overall just a cool place to fly to. Now, Sisters Smokehouse has awesome things like elk steaks and beef nuggets, as Gunnar mentioned, and other great stuff. However, with the weather how it was, we made the call to go to Bend, which is really close to Sisters, and we figured we could still get to Sisters Smokehouse with no problem. Well, we're heading back to the airport without any meat because the farther we drive, the more snow we're seeing here, and we don't really want to get stuck here. So, yeah, we're gonna get out of here. All right, it's gonna be a close one as to whether or not we get to the airport before the snow does. It just came down all around us. Tragedy could strike, and Jill will have to be home all by herself for Thanksgiving if we can't get out. This is just nuts. Went from bluish skies with some clouds to all of a sudden it's snowing everywhere over the course of 5 minutes. Situation report. Empty cooler. Snow. Blue sky. Visibility. But probably not for long. Gunner's doing the robot walk. Things are looking up. This has turned into quite the adventure.
Situation report. We're airborne. The weather is basically cleared up. However, you know what we don't have?
Beef nuggets.
Beef nuggets.
I should probably mention that Gunnar has a long and storied history of sleeping in my plane. What I'm showing here is when we flew down for the solar eclipse and stayed airborne, which was awesome to see, but that's another story. Regardless, why I'm showing this is what you see here is basically the only time for the, 4.5 hour flight that Gunnar was awake. The rest was just a really nice, solid nap.
I had a dream that I was warm.
I should have videoed you while you were sleeping. I didn't get any video of you sleeping.
I basically look like this.
No, your head was down. You were like this. I was like, oh, she's gonna wake up with a good stiff neck and feel fantastic. Carol Baskin, how's it go?
Carol Baskin whacked up. That was wrong.
That's not even the song.
I know.
Something about a tiger snack.
Can't tell me she didn't whack him. If I had LTE, I'd look it up. Carol Baskin whacked him. Convince me she didn't. I just like the dude's voice when he's singing it. It's like, Carol
Baskin whacked him. Except that's not the... Now you've got me saying it. And I don't even care. Carol Baskin, if you're watching this, I don't know if you whacked him. I mean, I assume you did, but from what little I've learned.
He's under your septic tank. We all know it. You can't get away from it. Those tigers do be snacking. Carol whacked him.
Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed them to tigers, they snacking. What's happening? Carol Baskin.
Did you want a hard landing on this one or a soft landing? Or is this dealer's choice? Just whichever I want?
Let's just give it your best effort.
For which one though? Because I can do a pretty good hard landing.
Soft.
I mean, I landed on carriers.
Soft. Thanks.
Soft landing? Okay.
Yep.
Calling in and a result contact on 112.8. 112.8, you had that call contact out. Okay, shot 5, pop the call, 7.5 mile final, runway 16 left, 3, touch and go. Heavy 7 Mike Bravo, turn left off the 2, contact ground, buddy. Off 2, over, that's my problem.
Nuggets!